Hello, welcome to another video review by Torches Arco UK. Today we're looking at the Astrolux FT03. This is the neutral white version. Very nice packaging. Astrolux always do a nice job with their packaging. This is the second light I've had from Astrolux, and the packaging is very similar, white with the silver outline of the light on the front. Very smart, very modern. Tough box as well, great for a gift light. Inside, the light came nicely packaged, well protected. User manual here. Let's zoom in a bit. Very detailed UI on this light. It is customizable, the UI. There's lots of different options. Set it up how you want. I'm not entirely familiar with this Narsil user interface firmware. It's not one I've had before, so but I find the default UI is pretty good. Opening up, we've got a couple of accessories. So we've got a lanyard, a very small lanyard. I'm not really sure that that's any use. I can't even get my hand through it, so I might need to change that. Looks good quality, but just it's tiny, so that's a bit odd. What else have we got? Two O-rings, two spare O-rings as well. So yeah, bit of a strange one that, to have such a small lanyard in. That's not usable for me, so that's pretty pointless. Here is the light. As you can see, I've already put a cell in it. Have a good look around. There's a reflector. So it's an SST-40 5000 Kelvin version in this. Astrolux do make excellent lights for the money. I think this was retailing at about £35. I got it for 30, just under 30 actually delivered. And honestly, it's amazing how they can produce lights like this. If I go to the local shop and then just buy a light for £20–30, it'd be nowhere near the spec of this, nowhere near the build quality, nowhere near the output. Just nothing like, absolutely nothing like. So Astrolux are producing great lights here. This one's flawless, anodizing's nice and smooth. Feels nice. Some lights you can get a really grainy anodizing on them, but this is not. This is fine. So what else do we have in there? Anything? Just some silica. No, that's it. There's the packaging. No holster. Now I guess you've got to bear in mind the price with these Astrolux lights. They are amazing value for money, and they put the money where it counts. A holster would be nice. I think I'd have liked to have paid an extra couple of £2 to have got a holster, because it is a holsterable size. That would be quite comfortable in just a holster at the head, and that bit dangling down, that would be sufficient. I'll show you inside. Threads are smooth. Zoom in. There is the head. We've got double springs in there, and here is the battery tube. Actually unfastens there. So there's the threads for the head, and there's the anodized threads for the tail cap. So really I think this is the bit you should be taking on and off for your battery, but decent threads. Everything's well made. That spring's decent, chunky, double springs again. So yeah, nicely made. Came with this. This is an adapter for an 18650 cell. This is a Samsung 30Q that I'm using, by the way, because with the smaller cell I wanted the high drain capacity. I would normally use a 26650 cell in this, but I haven't got any at the moment. So if you purchase this light, go for 26650 because you'll get higher capacity and potentially better performance all around with a decent 26650. Anyway, it came with this, so which is great. Happy enough with that. Cell just slots in there, and that means that when you've got the light all assembled anyway, when you've got the battery in the light, you don't get any rattle. A little bit, but it's fine. So user interface for this light. Turn it on. Comes on to the last used mode. It does have mode memory. It's got the smooth ramping all the way up to the top. You see when it flashed there, that's at turbo or max. Press again, it goes down. Any stage you can stop, press again and it'll turn round. So you can really focus in on the output that you want. Double click gets to turbo. Turbo's 2400 lumens. I don't know if it's different for the natural white 5000 Kelvin version, because normally they state the highest output, which would be on the cool white. They don't give different specs on the natural white one, but I would imagine it is very slightly less, and that's normal. That's because of the apparent output is less with a lower colour temperature. Like I say, the UI is customizable. It is a complicated system. It's well detailed in the booklet here, so you can have a play. You can change it to suit you, how you like to have your light. I like the default UI. It's absolutely fine. So the light comes with built-in USB charging. There we go. It is the, I believe, let me just check. I haven't used the built-in charging, unfortunately. I use my own external charger. Yeah, Type C 2 amp USB port. 2 amp charging, so it won't take long to charge. Because it's got the USB charging port, you only get IPX7 rated on the waterproofing, so it'd be fine in the rain and maybe for very light immersion or splashes, but certainly not prolonged or deep immersion in water, because it will seep in through here. The little cap over the top fits very well. It fits snugly, and it certainly doesn't feel like it's going to pop out. I've had some lights in the past where this little cover has been absolutely useless, absolutely naff. But that's a nice quality cap. That this is what you get with Astrolux. They do not skimp on the quality, despite the price being so low. Honestly, don't know how they do it. The button is very tactile. There's no sponginess, no play. We've got that nice brass or bronze ring around it, and the button is highlighted as well. So it should be a battery indicator here. Let me just check. So it should be a 3-click. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 3.9 volts the battery is at the moment. Oh, and it will keep reading that out as well. Incidentally, the main LED is also blinking at the same time as the button, so it's very clear. So how do I get out of that? Ah, right, okay, so I'll just click it and it turns off. 4 clicks is a lockout, so the light won't come on now. It's always good to have an electronic lockout, although I always prefer to do a physical lockout personally. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and it comes out of the lockout, and now it's functional again. Momentary mode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now it just simply comes on in a momentary. Nothing else happens. You press the button, it comes on, you release, it turns off. I like that function, that's really cool. It's just no messing, it's simple. You know the light's going to be on when you press, and you can turn it on straight away. 5 clicks should take me out of that. Oh, how do I get out of that? Oh, there we go. Right, okay, so you actually have to disable the light at the tail cap to get you out of that momentary mode. So it's just a simple quarter turn back on, and you're back to normal. Another great feature of the light, one that I absolutely love in all the lights that do this, is a brilliant feature. Press and hold to get your moonlight from off, so you know that when you turn this light on, you're not going to get blinded. You know it's going to come on at the lowest mode. Okay. Incidentally, something I've just noticed, when you do click and hold, it will start ramping quite quick as well, so you have to be quite quick in letting go as soon as it comes on, otherwise it'll just carry on ramping. Also from off, double click for turbo. So you can access turbo and you can access moonlight mode both immediately from off. Always find that really useful in lights. Don't like to have to cycle through every output to get to where I want to be. Yeah, I'm very impressed with this. Let's have a look at the reflector. Yeah, I think they've done a good job on the reflector. Don't know if you'll be able to see. I had what was it, MF03, I think it was, the bigger version of this anyway, and the reflector on that was okay. It was good. It did the job. There's no artifacts in the beam. This is better. This is a better reflector. So yeah, excellent light. I'd have been quite happy if I'd paid 50 or 60 quid for this, never mind £30. It is a great light. 875 metres this will throw. Again, with the natural light, white one, I would expect that's probably a little less, but certainly over 800 metres. So brilliant, great for search and rescue, great for taking the dog out down to the park. You spot him for a long way. Well made, LEDs, well centered, decent LED, all the parts all feel good, anodizing's great, it's comfortable, it's not too heavy. Down points are this daft miniature lanyard that it's come with, and I would have liked to have had a holster. A holster would have been nice, even if they charged a little bit more. What else do I want to say? It does have overcharging and over discharge protection in the light. When it's charging, red light indicates it's charging in the button, and then it'll turn to green when it's full. And it's a charge, it's protected charge as well. So when battery is over 4 volts, this is what it says in the instruction book. When the battery is over 4 volts, it cannot be charged by Type-C USB port because of the protection of charging chip. It can be charged continuously from low voltage to 4.2 volts. So if your cell is at 4 volts or above and you want to top it up, you'll have to use an external charger. So it is an all-in-one package when you get the box with the built-in USB. If you're new to decent flashlights that use lithium-ion cells and you don't have all the kit, you don't have an external charger, you can just work from this off the start. I would recommend an external charger just because it'll give you that extra flexibility to get to the full 4.2 volts if you want to charge your top up your cell from 4 volts or above. Nice light, really recommend it. So before I finish, just want to thank everybody for subscribing to the channel. I've got 93 subscribers as of this moment. Really love to get over 100 subscribers soon, so please do consider subscribing to my channel. It really does help. So far I've been funding all these reviews myself, and if you subscribe it'll help build my channel and help me get some help with getting lights for more reviews. Beam shots will be done in a separate video, please do check that out. It'll take me a few days to get that onto the channel, only because it's summertime. It's not going dark until very late at night now, so with work and family and new puppy, I'm finding it hard to get beam shots done, so I'll do that within the next few days and I'll upload that for you as well. Okay, thank you, thanks for watching.